That's a long story. I've been quite fascinated by the maritime industry since I was a little boy. And after finishing school and the Navy, I went out in the world to try to find the perfect place to live. And I was in America, I was in Dubai, I was in Denmark, I was all over. And then when I sort of grew up, I figured out that I want to move back home again, because I missed a lot of things about Norway, like nature, like the freedom we have in Norway, and things like that. So I started study, and I took a bachelor in tourism management, and I started working in the tourism industry. And then I got introduced to being a manager of port operation in Flåm, and also to sort of go out and represent Flåm. And then I figured out that my path in life was sort of to show the world and to invite them into what I'm so proud of. So that's why I'm in this industry. Results, of course. It's nice to see that the things you are working with is actually you are reaching your goals. That's quite fascinating. It's also very fascinating for me because Flåm, the port I'm representing, is really small. It's like it's a village with 350 inhabitants. And to have like a big cruise ship coming in the narrow fjord and then get them alongside, and to see the reaction of all the passengers going out in Flåm, and to see what I see every day and to see how they respond on that. That is probably the best thing about my job. The best thing about Seatrade is because you meet the people you are talking to and doing business with. It's much more easier to interact with them on an email or in the telephone if you know their faces. And you get like a personal relationship to the people you are working with, and that helps a lot, because then it's much easier to work that way, because you know the person and you know how to talk with the person, and you know that you can talk a bit freely to the person because you sort of know him and then or her, and then daily life gets easier. We are a really small port with a lot of people living in our village, and to invite them on board can be quite fun. And to see, they are sort of thinking when the big cruise ships are coming in, they are like looking at it and it's a bit like, what is this? I don't know. But if you invite them on board and they can see what's coming into Flåm, then it's really fascinating to see how they react. And the best advice for me is to be yourself and be proud of what you're representing. If you're representing, you have a relation to what you are representing, then everything will go smoothly. It's like if you're proud, if you take ownership in what you're representing, then it's good. And then it's good to go like on Seatrade, because then you have the opportunity to share your passion with people that can make an impact on your destination, for example.